back to Digital Dojo episode 4. We made it past episode 3. This means the podcast's forever now because, as our podcasting expert said in episode 2, most podcasts don't make it past the 3rd episode. We've done it.
We did it.
We're here.
It was a struggle, but we did it.
It was. So this is the podcast discussing digital marketing news for business each month, based here on In Life Ranch from the Digital Dojo with myself, David.
And me, Cooper. We may not always be formal, but we're always real and authentic, and adhere to the Bushido Samurai Code.
Righteousness, loyalty, honour, respect, honesty, courage, consistency. Let's kick it off, shall we? So we normally have the standard process. We go through industry news, then we do a deep dive topic, or we have a guest on. I think next month we have got a guest coming in again, which will be exciting. Then we go on to competition news, tool of the month. That's about it, really. Let's get into it, shall we?
Let's get into it. So,
industry news.
Beep diddy beep beep. It's digital ditties.
Right, what's been going on in the news, James?
I don't know. You've got it written down over there.
Well, you told me them. You told me some of these things. Have you forgot?
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, so what's happened? So 2 of our news are Donald Trump-based news items.
Okay, yeah. So obviously there's the one where it's all to do with AI and fake misinformation, isn't it? So there's the video going around of him sucking Elon Musk's toes.
Yes. So what happened there was it was at the Department of Housing meeting.
Yeah.
Well, I think Trump was definitely there. I don't know if Musk was, but someone hacked the screen and put up an AI video, which looked very real.
It
if you've
did look
seen
very
it,
real.
of Trump. No, it's Elon Musk kissing Trump's feet, which were outstretched.
Oh, see, I've already given some misinformation. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was Trump sucking Musk's toes.
It might have been. I can't remember. I have seen. No, I'm sure it was Musk
sucking
kissing Trump's toes, but I can't remember. I might be wrong. Go and check it out. Yeah. But it was AI generated, and yeah, they hacked the screen. And like people say, no, how did they hack the screen? But it's pretty easily done. You can buy things from like the dark web that pick up on signals. And I've seen videos of people walking around like New York with them. You know, when they have the big screens.
Yeah.
And you stand next to that video signal, and it just intercepts the signal and
changes it to
puts it on there. Yeah. Maybe we could have some fun with that one day. Yeah. So that was an interesting one. AI taking over the news, and then there was the other one with Trump.
Yeah, with his vision of Gaza.
Yes, that was his own AI video that he created.
He posted that himself. Yeah.
It made Gaza look like a holiday destination.
Yeah, kids on golden beaches with money falling on them.
Yeah, but it cuts from them walking through some like war-torn territory to them skipping along looking happy and a big gold statue of him.
Yeah.
It does look very much like, you know, when Back to the Future, Biff Towers. It just looks like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was his own AI thing that he popped up. Other news, interesting news is, well, interesting for me, Adobe have brought out the Photoshop app for phone. And I don't say, oh, that's been out for a while. It has, but the other one was crap. It didn't do anything.
It never worked. Like they do on
So they've actually brought out Photoshop that works on a mobile and tablet now. So you've got layers and all kinds of stuff.
With it?
I haven't, no, but I'm going to. Yeah, but I've read about it. It's got all the standard stuff that you would expect in Photoshop.
Good, because I used to have to use Photoshop Mix.
Oh yeah.
And or they've tried a few different ways, haven't they? But yeah.
Even though I mean most people now, it's alright for us that use Photoshop, and anybody else that does actually use Photoshop, but it's quite a complex tool. Most like people who try and do stuff for themselves tend to use Canva now, I think. Canva, anyway. Yeah. So it seems to be. Another one is universities have now brought out courses that you can learn influencer marketing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Shoot me now.
University courses in influencer marketing. Like to do that, you just need a personality. That's the problem. Most people say, "I want to be an influencer marketer," and then they go on camera and go, "Hi everybody, please buy this mug."
Mug is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're just teaching people to have personalities, because that would be a university course worth going on for some people.
For some people, definitely.
Yeah. But yes, that's the world we live in right now. And that is the digital ditties industry news. Let's move on to our main topic, shall we?
Ooh, it's a bit wet. It's a deep dive.
Yes, the deep dive this month is don't trust the internet. And that's it. Thanks. See you next time. Now, it's about complete mistrust of the internet. Okay. And the first point that I want to hone in on that is what I talk to so many clients about is humanising the web, I call it. I've been speaking about this for years. So, and this is great for you, and this is how we pass a lot of videos and photography work to yourself because of that, because people don't trust the internet anymore. Because you go on a website now, and it looks all beautiful and shiny, but if it's using stock imagery, standing person in the headset with the white teeth, then you don't know if it's some guy working from his back room pretending to be bigger than they are. Mm-hmm. Somebody in China, just a complete fake website anyway, because there's no team, there's no personality, it's literally just a big fake looking website. And it's all right for some websites like, I don't know, B&Q or something like that, which that's, they are anyway. But when you're a smaller SME business, people don't know who you are, you can't get away with that because your target audience are going to go on there and go, well, it's just a bit cold. Mm-hmm. So, but if you go on a website and you see somebody in a hoodie or their workwear, or I don't know, there's even a pop-up in the background, or their offices, or pictures of real people, or them having a meeting with people, or the vans with the logos on. So a great example of this was a website we did, UK Electrical. Great bunch of guys, John at UK Electrical. We did their website. You went out, did all the
branding, photography.
So do you want to tell us what you did there with them?
Yeah, so I did obviously all the team photos and individual headshots. So you've got your About Me page, which shows each individual team member, what they do, a little bit about them. You've got team shots across the website, shots of the offices and where they work from, where they're based. So it does make it real, and
you can see their vans that got the logo on. And you did the video in the banner, so we've got a video playing in the banner where you can see the vans and him talking to a customer, and subliminally, I mean, that might sound much. You might think, well, I don't want all that, I just have a fake photo. But you've got to think from your client's point of view. Subliminally, it breaks down the trust barrier. Yeah. So you don't even know you're feeling it. It's one of those things that sort of happen in the back of your brain, but instantly you see real people, you feel approachable, you feel warmth to them. Mm-hmm. You go on another website, say another electrician's website where it's just stock images of some guy who's clearly in America fixing an American switch, and it's a UK-based company.
American plug socket.
It's distrust subliminally, and it's that human element. So that's one of my most interesting. That's one thing I love about the human psyche of trusting the web, and that's the main point I want to talk about. Is if your website or any of your marketing hasn't got any human element to it, and you are an SME, just even if you're afraid of being on camera.
It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could, it can be your offices. It can be
a picture of your pop-up stand, picture of your paraphernalia, anything with your logo on that just as a human approachable, people can approach you. And if you use Coop to take the photos, you don't have to be scared of being on camera because you look how lovely he is. He makes it nice. So that's my main love of distrusting the internet and the way to get around it. But we've got a few other topics around distrusting the internet.
Yeah, for example, clickbait.
Yes.
On videos.
I fall for these all the time.
Well, let me think of an example. For example, an example of a clickbait would be, I almost died doing this.
Oh yeah.
But then in halfway through, they just stub their toe on the corner of the thing. Yeah.
Or you just see him all the time. Like, you won't believe the reason this man's head swole up or something. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And number 10 will really make you angry. Things like that.
I found a secret hidden feature on the iPhone that Apple won't tell you about. Yeah.
And then when you click into them, you scroll down. There's 2 billion adverts flying around in between. Like, I've learned now. Don't even read the first half of the page because that's the waffle that keeps you on the page. Scroll right to the bottom, and there's the answer. And even I say I've learned. every time it's still rubbish. But at least I've learnt to skip the ads and the waffle.
Or if you're watching a video with clickbait, what you can do is, if you're on a computer, you can hover over the scrub bar, and that shows you the most active points in a video, like a curve. So you can see where people have actually gone to and watched in a video, which is the information you actually want sometimes.
Yes, there you go. Why the man's head did swell up.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, clickbait is definitely a good one. But, you know, you can utilise that in your own marketing. Maybe not to that extent. Don't be annoying. But just little things like 7 reasons why, you know, you should review your accounting package every month. Or, you know, top reasons. Just to an extent, just something that's going to draw people in. Just don't talk about things that aren't going to be on there.
And things you can be aware of to avoid fake news or clickbait is red circles with arrows pointing to nothing interesting, or like blurring. So if they've in the thumbnail, if they've blurred something, a mystery.
Oh yeah.
Or shocked faces is always one.
Yeah. Oh,
what's happened here?
His head swallowed up.
Yeah, avoid videos like that.
Yeah. Or anything with a shark on it. Them are the ones that get me. Shark attack.
Well, have we done the shark attack laser thing already?
Oh yeah, we had the shark show this last time.
Is that not what you're talking about?
Yeah, I click it. I think that's probably what brought it to mind. Anything with sharks on, I just tend to click. That'll be interesting. Never is. There's one the other day. Woman taking a selfie with a shark and her hand bit off.
There was the guy who got swallowed by a whale. Did you see?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And Noah. He's just talking about it at the end, like
and then there was an AI video of what would happen if you stayed in the whale's stomach. Have you seen that? Yeah, how you'd get slowly digested like the Sarlacc over 10,000 years. Star Wars reference. Right, yeah. So clickbait, another thing to watch out for, but also potentially utilise to an extent.
Yes. Just
don't annoy people, because you will annoy people. In fact, we should promote this one with clickbait.
Yeah.
What can we call it?
Oh my god. The co-presenter whacked his head off the table so hard.
Oh my god. The co-presenter whacked his head off the table so hard.
There we go. That's the thumbnail.
I got wrong tempo.
Okay, next. So yeah, we're talking about. On that note, there's also, I jotted down misinformation in digital marketing. So the one thing, like, this doesn't happen so much anymore, but for a good while, we'd always get people come to us for SEO after they've been with another company.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be promised they could get to the top of Google for £99 a month.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And my response was, if everybody could get to the top of Google for £99 a month,
then
there'd be no top. And then they say, oh, what reports have you had? Oh, we haven't had any reports. Anyway, they've been locked into a contract, £99 a month, promised the world and not received anything. Mm-hmm. And not so much the SEO anymore, but you see it a lot. Yellow Pages do it a lot. Phone up, pound your hand. And we've had so many customers come to us, and now this still happens. Like, I had 2 in the last month that have come to us and been promised the world by Yellow Pages, paying them a fortune, and then getting nothing from it, so we're not getting anything from it. And then one of them even showed us the report that they've had. Oh, these are showing the hits that we're getting, but it's not matching, like, you know, what we're seeing. Mm-hmm. We got Google Analytics running on the site.
Yeah.
Those numbers that Yellow would give them were fabricated.
Oh, okay.
Just pull them out of thin air. But they managed to get out of the contract because they said, well, these are the Google results, this is what you're showing us.
Okay.
Yeah, you do see that.
I always thought Yellow Pages was just for standing on, so you could reach things.
You've never needed to do that, though.
Girlfriend or whatever it is.
That's the old Yellow Pages. Then they got bought out by a company in China changed to Yell.com. And now what they do essentially is they phone you, say we can get you to the top online. Take like £300-400 a month, put about 50 quid of that getting you onto Google Ads, and keep the rest. I think that's what they do. Please don't sue me or anything like that. You know, everything said in this podcast could be fabricated and is or not accurately true, or something to that extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scripted.
But then we've also seen, like, Chris, we know, who's really good at SEO. He was telling me about a guy on the local networking scene that was promising people, oh yeah, we can get it right up on Google for this, and on the Google business profile. But he was using this like cheat hack method that like Google, if they found out, you get blacklisted, and then some of his clients did get blacklisted, and Chris like knew that was happening, and some people were going over to that. Obviously, again, Chris would never do that, but it was So if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And the problem with SEO is particularly it's a dark art. It's coding. It's like doing stuff behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go to, for people who don't understand it, you could say, yeah, that's done. Because you can't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's literally behind the scenes. So that's why we do. We send a report. This is what we've done.
Show some actual workings out and
So there's a lot of falsely advertised things like that. And if it is something that you can't see, like getting to the top of Google, something that you're not sure or you don't understand, the best advice is always ask somebody else who they've been using.
Right. Do you know what? This is a bit of a sideways step because it's nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It's not cheese again, is
No.
it? Okay.
But do you know what really winds me up when you go on holiday and you're walking through Devon?
Yeah.
Every single ice cream shop is the best ice cream in the world.
Oh yeah.
And every single pastry shop, pastry shop, UK's number one pastry.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It can get you to the top of Google.
Yeah.
Weird, yeah.
And it's not just that. You see other things. We'll guarantee to save you this on your energy bills, or whatever. And people still fall for it. And like my idea of marketing should just be like in my ideal world, an advert would just be a white screen, right? And like, this is a cup of coffee. We sell it. It's nice. We put a lot of effort into it. Buy the cup of coffee. Just
we put exactly.
Just honesty. Like people say, sell the sparkle, and unfortunately, in working in digital marketing, we have to still do that for clients. But in an ideal world, it'd just be a product on a white background. This works really well. We made it. Have a go of it.
So, would it be? Is this too much? That's really nice. You should buy that.
Yeah, and it's got caffeine in it, so it'll probably keep me awake for a good while. So, and it's got no calories in it, so these are all facts. It's probably got aspartame in it, which might damage my gut, but if you can get around that, you'll be alright. There you go.
Honest advertising.
Welcome to David and James's course in influencer marketing, stage 1. Yeah, this fairy liquid's like washed up my plate of treat. I mean, just basic stuff, not skipping through the fields.
Lloyd's, I've never understood why it's a black horse running on the beach.
Oh yeah, stick your money with us, right, and we'll look after it. I don't want to see Beyonce swirling around in a fancy dress selling perfume. I just want to say, oh, that smells nice.
This is brilliant. We're actually onto something here.
This is the way the world should be. So yeah, but unfortunately, people still fall for it. They do. People still fall for it, and that's why like telesales still work so well, because people still fall for it. It blows my mind that people still actually fall for this stuff.
Yeah. Smell the new James by James.
Yeah. Smells like Pepsi and shame. Yeah, so there we go. Misinformation. Don't do that either. Next. Things what not to do. Like fake social likes. This is another one. Like there's websites out there that you can buy likes for your Facebook page. You can buy likes for your Instagram.
Buy views, subscribers.
Buy views, subscribers. Yeah. In fact, we should buy some to get this up going a bit, shall we?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Next. But actually, the companies are getting on top of that now. Google are actually removing. You can buy like fake reviews, where like you get a load of people in Azerbaijan leaving you a really good review. Google are on top of this now. They're checking things and removing them. But then, like, a friend of ours, Matt Black, who works for Trustist, and they're a really good review company, and they collate all reviews from different places, put them together. He was telling me the other day that he thinks Google have gone too far because he's had clients now that have been having actual real reviews removed
because they think that they're
because Google have
fake.
thought that it's fake, and this is the problem it's caused. You know what I mean? You taint everybody with the same brush.
Yeah.
And what a couple of his clients have had actual reviews that a client has left legitimately on Google removed because Google have thought they've been fake.
Right.
So there you go. It ruins it for the rest of us. So don't do that either. Next up, I think on the How Not to Trust the Internet Volume 1 is what we kind of alluded to in the initial news, deepfake and AI. So like Donald Trump really wasn't with Elon Musk playing with each other's toes. So, and you see this a lot with movies, particularly on Facebook. Simpsons movie, real life movie coming out.
Oh, okay. Fake trailers.
Fake trailers, yeah. Any fake trailers you've seen?
The one got me, and I'm trying to think what it was.
What are you thinking of that? Oh,
Yeah.
you got it.
I got it. I lost it again because you interrupted me.
Sorry.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, Fantastic Four. So there is now a trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie.
Yes. Who's it got in it? It's got some...
Pesco.
That's it. Yeah,
Pesco
yeah.
Capel. Pesco Capel.
Yeah, that's it.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Well, I knew the day the trailer was coming out was one day in February. The day before, such a convincing fake came out.
Really?
And I was watching it, and at the end, a character was revealed, and I went, "Oh, Maria, look who's going to be in that." Then it wasn't until the next day when the actual trailer came out. Bollocks! I got literally. I mean, I'm quite.
Yeah,
savvy.
you're normally savvy at that.
I'm quite savvy, and it got me. It did get me that one.
Oh, that's how good they're getting now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The one that had me was Conor McGregor playing Popeye.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? That actually fooled me. Like, I thought, oh, that'd be wicked. No. And I don't even know why I thought that would be a good idea. But yeah, I fell for that one.
Sometimes it's very obvious because...
Yeah, sometimes. Like the Simpsons one was really obvious. Real life Simpsons. Because you could tell it was a bit AI. They're back to our 12 fingers sort of thing. But
it's scarily quickly getting there now that...
Yeah.
Like with the Trump toe one. Flipping out.
yeah. And the Trump Gaza one. That looked cool. So just be wary of that because it's not just going to be for adverts like that. It could be something that you know, there's a lot of scammers out there that try and sell you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if they like, I don't know, create an advert of this healing cream, look at it rubbing on, and it just gets rid of that mark or something like that.
They did do. There was one that would put this purple on your teeth and it make them white.
Oh yeah,
all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't.
Well, doesn't that some of that works? So dentists do that, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you get toothpaste with bits of purple in it because apparently.
Oh, but the ones I saw were literally like.
Oh, complete fake! It went straight to
yeah.
So I thought I'd been fooled again then.
Yeah, no,
No, that works. I've seen the video.
Yeah,
but
they had like a clear I can't speak today. Perspex, and they put a banana behind the clear perspex and it stayed yellow.
Yeah.
They put it behind the purple perspex and it went white.
We've got any perspex. I want to try that.
Well, that wouldn't work. That's what I mean. It wouldn't work in real life.
Right.
But they were trying to say that by putting this purple on your yellow teeth.
Yeah. So
sorry, I'm rambling about.
Again, it's getting, like I say, it's getting harder to look out for these things. So if you are, you know, some companies, that's their sales tactic. Some companies, their goal is to make as much money in the shortest time possible and sell the business. Mm-hmm. And if that is your goal, and all I'd say is just rethink it, because, you know, it's nice to be nice, isn't it? You know, don't go out trying to scam people. You're like being an old medicine salesman of the West, rocking up in the car, come buy my magic potion, this'll fix anything you got. And they used to just sell cocaine to people, and then rock off onto the next town. You should fix them up for a short time, I'm sure it would, but... Yeah, don't be a medicine salesman. And keep an eye out for them. Yeah, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Ask someone, or ask AI. That'll tell you the truth.
Unless it's the best ice cream in the world.
In Devon. and then finished. You got to have a pastry first, and then finished off with the best ice cream. New York has that a lot, don't they? You see it in Alf, best coffee in the world, and he walks in. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, are there any other ways not to trust the internet? Because I think that's everything I've covered.
How not to trust the internet?
How not to trust the internet? Obviously, there's the usual email scams that you get through, and a lot of ones that'll say, "Oh, we've changed our bank account. You send to this," or they send you a message on WhatsApp. "Oh, I've changed my number. Can you transfer me some money?" Like my mum had one, a message saying that, "Oh, it's your son." I mean, that was one giveaway. It's your son.
You wouldn't say, "Hi, it's your son." Yeah.
Yeah. Can you send some over to this account? So and I know other people that have been scammed by them, and literally had phone calls to fix their computer, talk them through, and then get to the end and give them the credit card details, and you're done for.
I like it when scammers phone you up. It's quiet for a little bit. You can hear them press play on the background track of the people in their busy office.
Yeah.
And he was, "Oh, hello, internet service providings."
Yeah. So
we had some fun with some of them, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I love speaking to them. Yeah. But don't fall for it. I mean, I'm sure most of the people who are watching this are intelligent. If you're intelligent enough to watch this, you're intelligent enough not to fall for it. But I mean, and the other thing, just beware of it as a whole. And I think I'd like to finish on the point we started with, that think about your own content, your own marketing, because there's that many people out there doing that, right? And if you're using stock imagery or fake text or anything like that, then you could be, because people are building up a distrust, you'll be lumbered in the same pot by having pictures of yourself, pictures of your own imagery, pictures of your logo, or anything that you can do. Just even having a meeting with, even if you haven't got an office, just having a meeting with somebody at Costa, a photo of that, anything personal, videos of yourself talking, that breaks down that trust barrier. Yeah. So speak to us, speak to Coop, and he can help you with that. If you haven't got the budget, just film it yourself, because that's better than nothing for now.
I'd just like to quickly add, I never click links in emails. On the old email thing.
Yeah.
If you get an email from your bank saying, "Log in now, we've got an urgent message for you," or whatever it is, you don't click the link on the email. You just go onto your app or whatever it is. You're on your own. That way you're safe. Don't click links in emails.
Yeah, that's a good point. Especially they have DPD ones, don't they? Log into your DPD.
Whatever it is, log in. Yeah. Press this button to log in. Just don't do it. Just log in how you would normally log in.
Just don't even open your emails. Just delete them all.
That's better advice.
Yeah. Just turn off, go and unplug your router now. Right, stay off the internet. Let's cut this off. No, but we can't do that. It's the world we live in now. But no, that is very good advice. Yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Don't click links. I think that sums up our deep dive topic, doesn't it? So,
oh, so sorry I burped. Sorry.
Right, next up, we've got...
Ooh, fancy that. Tool of the month.
Alright, tool of the month this month is something I've become addicted to.
Oh, you haven't actually told me what the tool of the month is.
I haven't, no, but I think it'd be very useful for you, is Zapier. Now, Zapier's been out for a long while. It's been out for a long while. It's remember, if this then that?
Yes.
Right, it did similar. So it connects something over here, for example, your email over to your CRM. Okay. But recently, so it's always been there, but Zapier have introduced ChatGPT into it now.
I can make it even simpler for people that are a bit simple like me. If this then that, like we were just saying, is if I come home and it's past 6 o'clock at night, turn the lights on in the house.
Yes.
It's that kind of thing.
Something like that, but for business.
For business.
So with Zapier now, it's got a co-pilot, so you can tell it what I want it to do. So for example, I'm setting up at the moment an auto-reply to our sales email address. Mm-hmm. Because the sales email address, people ask either about websites, hosting, SEO, social media, one or the other. Yeah. And then I always have to go on, manually pretty much write the same reply and attach the PDF. So now, this is an example of how I used it. I went on there on Copilot and said, so when somebody emails me now, ChatGPT will recognise that what they're asking about, Write a nice reply in the way I would say it. State that this is an AI-generated email, and that's how clever it is, and a human will always check it. Write a reply about what they're asking about. Here's everything we provide for context, and attach the PDF with the pricing structure of what they want.
And that's all
and
set
then,
up.
Yeah, so then it went, okay, this is how you do it. And I've dragged all the things across. And now it's created, so if they're asking about websites, that does this. ChatGPT then reads my email, reads the email they've sent, what they've asked about, replies to it, specifically about what they've asked about, attaches the PDF about that pricing, and you're off. And I'm still in the process of setting up the sales app one, so that's not working 100% just yet because I only started it yesterday. Yeah. But ones I have got working are when somebody phones us now and leaves a message about support, it goes onto our call on our support log, so we can then instantly see that it's on there, and all the staff can see we've got a support. If somebody emails the support, it goes onto there, then we can drag it across. When we're onboarding clients, that we have an onboarding form that they can fill out with all the domain name details, websites they like the look of, their branding and so on. When they submit that, it automatically goes into our Pipedrive CRM, pulls all the data. Before, I'd manually copy it and then paste it into CRM. Takes it all, puts it into Pipedrive, assigns it against their organisation, moves the project along to the next stage of onboarding received, now scheduled design. So, you know what I mean? There's things like that I used to just copy and paste across, or I'd manually have to go into, okay, they've sent that now, so I'll put that onto that stage and the team knows how to do this. Yeah. It's automating it all now. Wow. But the introduction of ChatGPT to that, I mean, has just sort of enhanced it tenfold because it can think now and act accordingly, as opposed to doing if A then B. I mean, you've opened up the world of doing it, and their co-pilot also assists you on creating it to begin with, so it makes it less difficult, because sometimes it's hard to think, oh my god, I want to do that, but what stages are going to have to drag and drop for it to do this? Yeah. It says, okay, you want to do that, here's all the stages you need, do you want me to add them all? Very, very cool stuff. And I've been creating loads of zaps, they call them. I think you get 5 free zaps with their free account, but you can't get multi-layered ones, so it would only be one-way process. And then I think it was only like, don't hold me to this, but about $30 a month, something like that. Well, so between £15 and £40 a month, somewhere in between that, for their paid account, which
it's not bad really for the time saved once you've got it set up.
Yeah, so it is worthwhile checking out, having a play with. And one of the best things is as well, what you can do is, so this is what I did as well, you can go onto ChatGPT, because ChatGPT understands Zapier because it's interlinked with it. Say, I want to automate this process in my business. Okay, how could Zapier help me with that? And then it'll tell you what to do. Then it'll tell you the stages on how to create it in Zapier as well.
Brilliant.
So you can, obviously you don't want to automate everything, and what I like to do is say this is an AI generated email, and a human will always check it, and if you do want to talk to us, call this number, but it just saves me that time.
Does it sort of save the email it's drafted for you? You read it and then hit send?
No, it just does it. So we'll get an email to sales app once I switch this on. I haven't turned that app on yet.
Hi, in life, we want a website.
Yeah, we're interested in a website and social media, for example. And then ChatGPT will know, okay, they've mentioned website and social media. Write the email, we can supply that. It knows all the information of what we do. This is what we do. And here's the PDF for website pricing and social media pricing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And then I'll check it as well, because it'll come into me and I'll see the reply it's sent. So it'll come into my inbox and then I'll see the reply that it's auto sent from me. So I'll always be able to keep an eye on it.
We need to have a conversation after this.
It's great. Check out Zapier, and that's why it's Tool of the Month.
Dong! Only that's your job.
Yeah. So onwards and upwards now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe with the new what do we call it? The clickbait, to see how a man banged his head or something.
Before we stop, have we got any hats we can give away?
We've got what? We've got a medium hoodie left.
Okay, for your chance, I haven't even asked you about this, but let's just do it. For your chance to win a medium digital Dojo hoodie, I would like you to go onto your ChatGPT and ask it to draw you. In fact, not just ChatGPT. Go onto any AI program that you can, and ask it to produce you a full to the brim glass of wine. The first person that can comment with a photo of a full to the brim glass of wine that's AI generated wins a hoodie.
Is this impossible?
Yes.
Okay, don't do that then, because nobody will win. It was when you ask for something very specific, right? It's usually impossible.
Basically, I spent hours trying to make ChatGPT generate me a full to the brim glass of red wine, and it couldn't do it. It's always half full.
Okay. Well, if you do manage to do it, pop it on there, and we'll give you the medium hoodie. But we can tell if it's been photoshopped as well.
We can.
You can't trick us. It's got. We can tell a good fake when we see one. And if not, then please keep on liking and subscribing, and we will pick a random person to win something else anyway at some point. As long as you've subscribed, we'll find your name on there, add you into the pot. And did you have a competition jingle?
Cool, blimey! It's competition time.
Bit late, but better than never. Okay.
I have to keep my list of them here in front of me because I just don't remember them.
So that is it for this month's Digital Dojo. How not to trust the internet. I do miss the days of a digital modem when the general public weren't on the internet.
What we're basically saying is don't trust anything that we've said in this entire video because this is on the internet.
Turn it off.
Yeah. And as I always say, have a great Digital Dojo day.